Greetings, my friends. What I want to share with you today is 4 essential keys for ultimate health, well-being and performance. And as we go through these, you're probably going to find that you might be applying a couple of these quite well in your life, but there's probably a couple that you're not applying very well. So listen up and see if you can reflect on this a little. Now, the first key is about how well you're applying yourself on a physical level, how well you're managing yourself physically. And there's 2 aspects to this predominantly. One is, are you even exercising your body, which means that you're giving it a stimulation through which you can develop it to being in a greater functional performance state. And some people are doing a lot of exercise, but it doesn't actually benefit them to a large degree because they end up with a lot of pain and dysfunction in the body because they're not exercising in the wisest way. Now, the second aspect of your physicality is what you're actually doing each day, what physical actions you're taking, because likewise you can be making choices and doing things, but are they actually truly benefiting you? Or are they bringing you to a place which actually doesn't allow you to enjoy yourself or feel happy and content? Now, the second key is about how well you're managing yourself on the chemical level of energy. And once again, I'm going to break this into 2 different groups. The first group is what you're actually adding to the body in terms of chemicals. So that would be your diet, what you're eating, what you're drinking, and anything else that you're putting into your body. Because it's going to affect you, it's going to affect your health, and it's going to affect your mind and performance, because the circulating chemicals will affect your biochemistry, which directly reflects through your mind. The other aspect of that is how well you're managing your chemicals that are already inside the body, that are being manufactured inside the body. This would be referring to your hormones. So how well do you manage your hormonal state? Are you an emotionally reactive person? Because if you are, that means that you're not in control of how you're feeling. That means that the environment is in control of how you're feeling. Whatever's happening in the environment will determine how you feel, which makes you a victim, and it makes your happiness not out inside of your control, which is less than ideal, I'm sure you can agree. Now, the third essential key is how well you're managing yourself on the electrical level of energy. And there's many aspects to this, but it ultimately boils down to what's happening to you on a mental state. And the long-term accumulation of your mental state would be called your belief system. And I'm not going to go into that to a large extent, except to ask you whether or not your belief system allows you to be in harmony with the environment, or does your belief system cause you to be in conflict with the environment? Because if you're in conflict with the environment, then that's called stress. That's not good for your health. And what's more, if you're conflicted, what you'll find is that your mind is drawn to that which is conflicting you, and you're therefore not able to focus on what could otherwise be a more productive task. You won't perform at your best. Now, the fourth essential key is how well you're managing yourself on a subtle level of energy. And what you'll find with this one is that most people aren't even managing themselves at all on this level of energy. And what I've found is that, yes, there's a couple of things that we can look at here too, and the first of which is, are you even doing anything to refine your subtle energy or bring more subtle energy into your mind-body? The most effective way that I've found to do this is simply through what is called meditation. And there are many different ways to do that. Some less effective ways, and some more effective ways, which I'm not going to go into today, a future video perhaps. But just a question, are you even doing that each day? Because that will have a huge impact, beneficial impact on your health and your performance. The other aspect of this subtle energy management is how well, of course, you're managing the life energy that you have already within you. And for example, someone that doesn't really know how to do this effectively will find that they have up and down days. They have events and experiences that occur, and sometimes they're down and flat, sometimes they're up and vitalized. But it's a yo-yo, it's unpredictable. For someone that does how to manage themselves well on the subtle level of energy, it's not like that. You're in charge. Every day you can choose to be highly vitalized, joyful, exuberant, motivated, etc., because you know how to manage yourself in that way. So I hope that's been helpful to you, friends. Continue to contemplate those ideas, and if you'd like to know more about that, what I'll do is I'll create a series of 4 videos where I'll break down each of these aspects a little further to give you some more thought-provoking ideas to see how well you're managing each of those 4 essential keys within your life. And if you want that, then just go to our website and sign up to the e-list, and that'll be posted out to you straight away, and you can take a look at that in your own good time, begin to apply it more effectively, and find for yourself that your health, your well-being and your performance significantly picks up. So enjoy that, and I'll look forward to being in contact with you again soon.